Hi, this is Chef Dennis, and we're going to be cutting dragon fruit. First thing we have to do is peel it. It's been washed thoroughly. Now I'm going to take a knife. It cuts right through. This happens to be the white one. Most of the time you see it, you'll see chefs take it like this and they'll cut it all the way through, and they'll take a spoon and take it out. We're not doing that. Why? Because we're going to do it a different way. I'm going to grab the skin. At least I'm going to start it this way. As long as it continues to come off.
You can get some of these magenta ones with a purple inside. It's absolutely beautiful.
They are. They're really beautiful. They are a nice fruit. They are such a beautiful fruit.
And it's interesting because they grow in more tropical regions, and you can find them in South America, but you can also find them in Southeast Asia. And they're being grown in Florida, from what I understand now, as they gain popularity. There we go. That thick rind, it just takes a little bit of work, and it's worth the trouble.
Well, the thing is, you start on the rind, and you don't want to mess up the fruit itself. So I didn't want to go too deep on it, but this is working better now. You can see that, you can see that it's starting to open up.
And the inside, what you're going to be dealing with is a texture similar to a firm but ripe kiwi fruit.
See that?
And look at that.
So that's that, and I just wasn't going quite deep enough on that, like I said, because I didn't want to ruin the fruit. But anyhow, that's what you have right there. It's a little soft, and now we're going to cut it. If you leave it like this, it'll last for about a day or two in a sealed container before you need to use it. The funny thing about these are that they will ripen on the tree. They will turn the reddish color, and after that, once it's picked, it no longer ripens. It's done. So the farmers have to make sure that they pick it at the right time. So there you go. There's some slices right there of the dragon fruit. It's a very, very mild fruit. But what I really like about it is the color, the little seeds in that. It looks absolutely beautiful if you do it with a fruit salad or any type of salad like that. So, Christine, how would you like this done?
I think if we leave it, let's do it in probably 1/4 to 1/2 inch chunks. Okay. Or about half of it that way, and we're going to come back with a salsa.
Yeah, we're going to do a salsa on here, and we're going to show you how to do that.
The nice thing about the salsa we're going to be making, we're using the dragon fruit because we found this the other day. It was absolutely gorgeous. We figured, why not?
Use it while you can get it. It's not everywhere.
Use it when you can find it, when you can get it. If not, the salsa recipe that I'm going to demonstrate, you can actually use mango, kiwi, papaya, pineapple, any combination of those fruits, combined with some poblano pepper and a few other ingredients to create a nice salsa. We're going to be serving for ourselves with shrimp tacos tonight. Got inspired by a dragon fruit recipe, but we're going to go ahead and play around with that. We put it into some dinner salads with a Thai meal too, and it really it pops, and it adds a nice texture. It's unexpected. It's also reputed to have some very nice health benefits.
Absolutely. The
blood sugar stabilizer was one that keeps coming up, and while I need to do some more reading on it, none of us get enough produce, so it's fun to experiment.
Like I said earlier, that a lot of people will cut it in half, and they'll cut the ends off until they expose the fruit on the inside, and then they'll just cut it in half and use a large spoon and scoop it out. That way, if you were gonna do something where you wanted to take the fruit and turn it into something like a sorbet put it back in, or if you just wanted to cut them in larger chunks than you see me doing here, you can just put the fruit back into the shell. If you wanted to mix it with, let's say, some mango, that would also work too. It would be a nice color combination.
You might have gathered we like mangoes.
Yeah, we like a lot of things.
The other way that I saw it done online was interesting. They cut it into 4 equal quarters, and the lady doing the demonstration peeled off each set of rind, very similar to what Dennis was able to do in one piece, but she had smaller hands. She was able to peel off each piece at a time. Looked the same, but in 4 pieces.
And she'd probably been practicing a lot longer than I had. So, anyhow, that's what you have right there. It's
Got
a
a gorgeous
beautiful
plate
fruit.
of dragon fruit.
It is mild in flavor. It is nice and juicy though, and it's perfectly ripe right now. So, anyhow, we will have another video out and showing
Stay
you the
tuned
rest.
for playing with dragon fruit, making a salsa, and looking at a shrimp taco that we're going to be having for dinner tonight. So looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.